Hey everybody, and welcome to your personal fitness plan. This is the final project. This is the last big assignment that you have to do for PED 110. So, in this video, I'll be going over the instructions that I want you all to follow when it comes to completing your personal fitness plan. All right, so I'm gonna try to keep this as short as possible, but I want to make sure that y'all understand everything as far as your personal fitness plan. So if you look in the module, you'll see you got the instructions right here. If you click on it, you'll download it, and up brings the your personal fitness plan. So what this is, you're going to be creating a PowerPoint presentation, and I want you to use everything you've learned from the course, each module. So we've talked about healthy behaviors and wellness, cardio, respiratory fitness, muscular strength and endurance, etc., and go on. So I want you to apply it to your own personal fitness plan. What you'll be doing for the next 30 days. And so you can start on it today if you want to, the 30th. And it'll be due, the entire presentation will be due by the 10th. Okay, and the discussion forum will be due by the 11th. So what you'll do is you're going to create a PowerPoint slide presentation. You're going to have several items in your PowerPoint presentation for your personal fitness plan. The first of which is going to be your cover slide. Think of it like a cover page for paper. Same thing. Just have your title personal fitness plan, your name, the class, the dates. Table of contents. I would recommend you all complete that last, but you're going to, because you're not sure what slides are going to contain what bit of information. So I would advise doing that last. And then you're also going to have, after your table of contents, that's where you'll start the main portion, the main body of your PowerPoint presentation. You're going to, in your fitness goals, you're going to first define wellness, what you think it is in your own opinion, and the actual chapter definition. And now we talked about what was the difference between health and wellness. If you return back to the first module, healthy behaviors and wellness, it talks about what is wellness. So in your opinion, what is wellness, as well as the book definition. You're also going to define what is cardio respiratory fitness, what is muscular strength, what is muscular endurance, what's flexibility, nutrition, and stress. Also, I want you to provide an example of an exercise that focuses on cardio respiratory fitness, muscular strength, muscular endurance, and flexibility. For nutrition, I want you to provide a popular diet that we talked about in that module for nutrition and weight management. Um, and for stress management, I want you to provide any stress relieving activity that you enjoy. Okay, self reflection. Since completing all the modules for the areas of wellness listed above, reflect on where you stand. Could you improve on any of those areas? Are you doing well? Have you been ongoing pursuing that a goal in those areas? Maybe you've been wanting to improve your muscular strength. Maybe you've been wanting to improve your flexibility. Maybe you've been wanting to improve how you eat or your stress management levels. Are you doing well and why? What is, how are you doing well? Or how could you improve? And one of the last main things for this section, create one SMART goal for each area of wellness listed above. Okay, a SMART goal. If you recall, a SMART goal stands for specific, measurable, attainable, reasonable slash realistic and time. SMART goal for each of those areas of wellness. Okay. So let's go to the back to Moodle. And if you click on this, I have a SMART goal example. If you want to use this to help you, okay. So these are this is SMART goal. These are questions you should be asking yourself for each category, for each component of the SMART goals. For specific, what are you doing? Are you wanting to, for cardio respiratory fitness, are you wanting to um, decrease your mile time in running from 10-minute mile to a 9-minute mile? Okay. So just answer these questions, and these will help you in terms of each component of the SMART goal. And I have an example here. This is what a student had um, last year, or I'm sorry, in the spring. Um, so yeah, but do not copy straight from this because I'll be checking. But feel free to use this as a reference. And yeah. So you're going to complete one of these SMART goals for each of those areas of wellness: cardio, respiratory fitness, muscular strength and endurance. I'm sorry, those are separate: muscular strength and muscular endurance, flexibility, nutrition, weight management. For that, you could say you want to lose weight, lose 5 pounds before the end of the year. Simple. Stress management, you could say you want to um, attend church more if you're a religious individual. You say that you want to read a book, end up reading a book once a month. How will you do that? Because reading can certainly help with stress levels if you enjoy reading. All right, so that is the fitness goals. Now your calendar. You're going to create a calendar. So as far as the calendar, um, you're going to include one full month of meal planning. You must list what you ate for breakfast, lunch, and dinner for all 28 days, at least 28 days. Okay, 4 weeks. Um, if you want to include snacks, that's fine. That'd be great. Um, some people they don't eat breakfast. If you do not normally eat certain meals of the day, mainly breakfast. I've had students say that they don't eat breakfast. So what do? I want you to include food items you would likely eat if you did happen to eat during those meals. So the point is, I don't want you leaving breakfast blank. Make sure you put something there for breakfast. Make sure you put something there for lunch. So you need to have breakfast, lunch, and dinner at least. If you want to include snacks, great, that's fine. But just make sure you for each day, not each meal, each day includes serving sizes and at least one fruit and one vegetable servings daily. Okay, not per meal. That's fine. That's too strict. But daily, and you're planning out ahead of time. So it's not what you have eaten. in 28 days. What you're planning on eating for the next 28 days. Your meal plan should be different every week. It can be similar, but not the same for the entire month. So I just don't want someone copy and pasting the same week after week. Oh, I'll be having this every Monday, every Tuesday, every Wednesday for the next 28 days. No, I want some variety. I want to see some variety in there. And be sure to lean more towards the healthier side. Remember from what we learned from the nutrition and weight management module, your my plates, half of your plate should be fruits and vegetables, whole grains, mainly whole grains. Um, when it comes to your protein, aim for lean meats. Okay. Um, so yeah, just make sure you don't copy and paste week after week. Make sure you include some variety and include serving sizes. You could say for breakfast I had a cup of oatmeal, um, one medium-sized banana, and 3 strips of turkey bacon. That'd be fine. That sounds like a very, very good breakfast to me. Filling breakfast. You got your whole grains, you got your oatmeal, you got your fruit, complex carbohydrates, you got your protein, lean. Okay, and then you're going to have a separate calendar or component for your fitness. So a fitness plan that will help you improve your overall, to help you, I'm sorry, that will help you to improve over the month. Sorry, 28 days, 4 weeks at least. Um, so your fitness plan should align with your SMART goals. The fitness plan must include a key to demonstrate which days are focused on muscular strength and endurance, cardiorespiratory fitness, flexibility. And your plan must have at least 1 day a week, 4 days total, where you state what you will do to help with stress management through the week. Okay, so let me show you an example. Let me show you an example. So down here, I'm gonna show you. If you open this up, I had the student. Here's an example of what they chose. This is their SMART goals. So I want the layout just like this. So for cardio respiratory fitness, they had for S specific, be able to consistently walk at a fast pace on a 10% incline for 15 minutes. That's fine. That's perfect. Fast pace, then I would like to see as far as speed, mile per hour. But I mean that looks great. That looks fine. Okay. Meal plan, this looks good. She went all the way on day 28. It's different. This is for um this is for her um fitness. So the first day, yoga for stress and mindfulness, 30 minutes. And then down here she has the key. Now you don't have to do it like this. I've had students where they'll say for the meal plan, week one, I had it like this. I had breakfast, lunch, and dinner. That's fine. Week two, it was totally different for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Week three, and so on. Um, but for the fitness, it should look somewhat like this and include a key. Okay, that's all I'll have for this part. The next part, I'm gonna go more in detail as far as the calendar for fitness, and I'll talk about the rest of the of your personal fitness plan.